Alright, boom. No intro, no outro, just straight flyer. Let me go to trading view. Alright, another week of trading. Go to these charts and let's get into it. So, first things first, last week, and I still have it on here, I had EUR USD sells to buys. Let me go ahead and delete that. So, what did the market do? Market sold down, not to as far as I wanted it to. I wanted the market to get into this area, but it actually hit a flip in dip. So you could have actually caught the sells down until it had a change of character, which there's a change of character right here. And then once it had that change of characters, you could have got it on the buy. So this would have given you to where it sold down to and had the change of character. I wanted to give me 130 pips. It gave me like roughly 100. And then in regards to the buy, it's still in profit. 133. I have projections going to 144 pips with the potential of 192 pips for next week for EUR USD. So let me just go ahead, delete this, delete this, delete this. So for next week, extend to the right. This is why you don't delete things off your chart. I feel as though EU has the potential of, truth be told, hitting this level of what is this, resistance, give or take. So from where it is to where it has potential to go is another 136 pips. So all in all, from start to finish, this can give you a potential of 237 pips if you got in at the end of last week. However, as stated before, EU is at a very interesting spot. It's been a lot of consolidation, so just having to wait and see what the market gives us really is the name of the game. If I have some type of change of character to the downside, then I'm going to close out this buy position and then lean with it, rock with it. So let me go ahead and delete that. Go to the week and then add a new week next to it. Boom, boom. So this will be the start of next week. Now on a smart money side, this is, you know, an order block up here. So on a smart money side, price has the potential of honestly getting up to this area, give or take. So if I go back to the 1 hour, scale down, this is the black box that I marked up. Price has a potential of coming up to this level of supply and demand where that order block is and mitigating that order block, which is also in confluence with a bunch of consolidation, so mitigating 50% of that range, which honestly lines up perfectly with the top of the bottom, excuse me, of this order block. So that's just a potential for next week. So next week, EUR USD buys. GU, same thing. I had sell to buy scenario with hopes of it coming to mitigate this area, and boom, price did exactly that. As you can see, came up, mitigated, not quite 50% yet, but it still has some potential ways to go. So didn't take this off my chart. As you can see, sell to buys, and look what the market did. Let me clean up my fibs, take off some things off of my chart. The market sold down. This is the start of last week. Sold down to this area of interest, tapped into it, and then began its buys to mitigate 50% of this range. So caught it easy 182 pips with the potential of 270 pips. Now, what is GU going to do for, you know, next week? Extend this to the right. Clean up my charts. Delete this. Go to the weekly. Okay, so weekly. Start of week. So since GU mitigated this order block up here, just playing off of price, and delete this. I predict that price is going to early next week come down into this range to mitigate this order block that is created. So do something like this, and then come back up to reprice higher into this order block. So if I go down to the 1 hour, delete this. I can delete this now. My projections, and let me delete this 1 hour trend line. My projections for price come lower, mitigate, and then come high for buys into this order block up here. So that is an option. For me at least. So GU buys. Ooh. What I have EU. Continuation of buys. And then last but not least on the radar, UCAD. UCAD did what it needed to do, high key. Let me delete this. As you can see, last week I had buys to sells, and the market did a quick up and then just plummeted. I have projections that it's gonna, honestly, truth be told, keep coming down, keep falling. This is a bunch of sideways sell side liquidity, so price has the potential of really just tanking more and more and more, in my humble opinion. You know, but I have to play off of what the market gives me. So UCAD sells for next week. Delete this. Go to the weekly. So this will be the start of a new week. And look right here. Look what's to the left of this. Boom. Order block. So yes, my bias for sells is very high for UCAD. Also, UCAD made a double top. So yeah, I'm holding the brakes off of this one. UCAD sells. If I'm wrong, then I'll just be wrong. I don't really care about being wrong. I keep telling people all the time, I'm not a guru. I don't care about being wrong because I could take 10 trades, lose 7, and still be in profit. So for me, that's good enough. It's sufficient. Maybe later. All right. Last but not least, go over this calendar. So I only care about the red folders. Forget all the other folders. UCAD is a bank holiday on Monday, so be cognizant of that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red folders for USD. Next week is NFP, so this is something to be cognizant of as well. And unemployment rate. So this right here, I am very interested in seeing how the market reacts to this next week, Friday. Tuesday, I'm not really worried about job adults. ISM's not really worried about that. Monetary policy reports. This can be a big one for Great British Pound on Thursday. Summary bank official rates is going to be a big one as well for Great British Pound. Let's see here. CAD unemployment. Yeah, so next week is the first week of August. A lot of impactful news. So that's just something to be cognizant of. So Monday, really bank holiday for the CAD. Tuesday, I'm not really the news is going to start coming in next week, Thursday and Friday. So these are probably going to be low density days in regards to trading, or unless you trade the news. So hope y'all had a good trading week last week. Hope you have a great trading week coming up. And like I said again, these are my bias. UCAD sell, GU buys, and then EU continuation for the buy. All right, peace.